Hey guys, Jay here, and in this video today I want to talk about gold farming. Well, specifically something that everyone and anyone can do to just improve significantly the amount of gold that you can have from a map. So first of all, let's just run a test. The thing that I am going to talk about is basically to include some rarity into your setup, right? So in this case, I am having a build that is very heavily, unique dependent. And so it's very hard for me to actually put some rarity in my gear and stuff like that. But obviously, I can always have two things that is always available for everyone and anyone. First is item rarity support, and you can just put it in to your setup, right? For example, you can just remove one gem here, you put item rarity here, and then you can put like a gold flask into your setup as well. My favorite one is increase effect, so it's just increase the amount of rarity, and also use when you hit a rare or unique enemy if not already in effect. The reason why is, well, normally, the monster that is dropping a lot of gold is rare or unique, or sometimes magic if you skill a lot of magic monster in the map. But in most cases, I would like to say that this is the most comfortable, like, automated setup for flask, for gold flask to be specific. And yeah, let me actually put some quality into this, because I forgot to put quality into it. Right, so I will be running two maps just to show you guys basically what it looks like. Remember, we are having 105,000 gold. Let me bring up the calculator over here. Right, so 105,000. All right, we have this number over here, and let's run one single map. I will just run it with this particular strategy, this atlas, right? White map. The reason why I use white map here is to basically mix everything as close to each other as possible, so you can compare two maps that is exactly the same. Probably the amount of monsters in the map is exactly the same as well, pretty much. So yeah, let's just quickly run through two maps, and no, let's just not take the let's not do ritual, let's not do any kind of like relic mechanic. Let's just try to clean up the map as clean as possible, right? Just for a quick comparison, I would not be taking any outer. Just basically do everything, try to be as close to each other as possible. No outer, no strong boxes. Let's just not do anything basically. Just clear all the monsters in the map, and then we will be able to compare the amount of gold roughly from the two maps, one with item rarity and the other one without. Oh, fucked. Okay, I accidentally do that. So I will wait for the breach to actually turn off. I will not try to not do any breaches mostly. And we are at the end already. That is cool. That is a tinct. All right. And there we go. So this map, let me get to my hideout, and then we can see the amount of gold that we are having from this map. A white strand is giving 2070 gold, right? So minus 107,070, 2070, right? So we have 2070. Let me bring up another calculator. All right, so this is the second calculator. The starting gold is 107070. Right, this time we will not be using any rarity. And I can guarantee you before I even do the map, it is massive difference. Obviously, there will be like RNG involved a little bit, but roughly you will see the difference. I will not be taking any shrine, any buff whatsoever. Let me make sure that I do not lose out on any monster. All right, just to make sure it is a fair comparison. Right? And by the way, the differences will be much more. The reason why, if you run like a normal strategy, if you run like a Alk and Go map, or if you run like 8 mods, things like that. So the more quality and quantity that you have in the map itself is going to be multiplied by the amount of rarity that you have on your own character. It is pretty much a more multiplier to the amount of gold that you will be able to receive. So, you know, the harder the content, the more juices, just the better quality on your character is going to be in comparison to not having any quality. Right? This, I run a white map, so I basically have no base multiplier to the amount of gold. I just kind of want to show you the differences in the situation where we have like as close to a example as possible for the two maps, right? All right. So we have finished the map. And this time the amount of gold is 108553. 108553. And you can already see we only have almost 1.5k gold instead of the other one, which is the 2070. So calculator number 3. We can use these two numbers. So I can use 2070 divided by 1483. And basically this is a 40% more gold. I think personally it is just a little bit of an RNG involved in the two maps that I have run, but I think I have proved my point here. But theoretically, by the way, it should be a pretty much roughly a 50 to 70% more if you run the rarity gem and rarity flask over here, right? Because the amount of rarity that you are having from this is roughly I would say 50%, and this one no, this is like 40%, and this one is 40% as well, so 80% rarity. However, this is 100% uptime. This is not 100% uptime for every single gold pile that you are going to have. So yeah, it should be even out to somewhere around that number. In the example that we have here, we have around 40% more. So yeah, if you run this in the course of like 50s, 100 maps, and you compare the two together, you will see, you know, the numbers that I said will be like roughly correct. However, in this short video here, I just want to show you a quick example of two maps, that is white maps, and we just basically have the differences in gold. So if you are running a map, for example, if you are running a map and you have like 20,000 gold a map, that means you can have like 30,000 if you just input the rarity and the gold flask, so the gem and the flask, right? This is the two things that you can just input into basically any build in the game, assuming that you don't need an extra link to clear, and you don't need like an extra flask slot for the build to function. For example, in my case, I don't need this flask for the build to function. It is, you know, less crit that I'm having, but it's not the end of the world if I don't have it. So yeah, choose the option for yourself. You can simply just use this one. For example, if you are very comfortable in doing like a tier 16, then just put item rarity as one of your support gem instead of having a full 6 link. I think for map clear, normally everyone can do it with like a 4 or 5 links, with most build in the game actually. So it should not be a big of a problem. So yeah, that is everything I want to share with you in this video today. So let me know if you think this is helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. Peace.